Hello YouTubies, this is Freddy Hotes and thank you for watching this YouTube video. I want to talk about Doctor Who because I've not talked about it for a long time. It's one of my favourite programmes on TV. There's been a lot of good things on TV, as in sci-fi recently, and I've enjoyed a lot of things at the cinema. But Doctor Who is about to start up again, and it's exciting time for sure. The thing I like to say is what I actually hope for this year. It's going to be complicated because Doctor Who has been on for a very long time. I'm hoping in the future, in the distant future, that they might make it more into a virtual reality sort of season, but that's a distance away. I mean, in 50 years' time, I think we'll be celebrating Doctor Who in a sort of virtual reality in which we can actually take part in the show. I think that will actually happen. But in the meantime, we've got 50 years to go. So this year, I'm hoping for. I mean, the Doctor's been doing quite well, really. I mean, it's not done so bad in Series 8 and Series 7. I really enjoyed a lot of the episodes in Season 8. I mean, it's a very, very strong series indeed. Possibly one of the strongest I've seen for a long time. But obviously, there were a few instances where I said that's a problem. I thought that Clara was leading the Doctor like a little puppy dog. I thought she had full control of him, and I think that's the wrong way to go. The Doctor didn't actually turn out to be what I expected, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, if I expect everything to happen, it happens that way. I've not really experienced anything joyful. I want to see things different than my imagination, otherwise there's a problem. Otherwise, I haven't experienced anything really. So something different happen is always a good thing. But I don't want the Doctor to be too much, dare I say it, a bitch. I want him to be more a stronger character, like we saw in the Dalek episode when he treated that woman with a gun after her brother had died. He said, "Say thank you." That's right. Do it right. And the girl had to do it because she was so confused, and this Doctor was so his ego was so strong that he overcome her aggressiveness with a gun pointed at his face. So that is the Doctor I wanted to see. Of course, no Doctor can be around forever, all right. But I think it's too soon for this Doctor to leave. I think his character hasn't developed enough. I think there's more exploring to do, and I think there's more adventures to have. I think his character should become super strong in this series, especially in this season. It should be very, very strong. They should get his character toughened up and exactly the way it should be. All right? So people will remember him as a tough Doctor because that is what he was portraying earlier on in the series. Another thing is, I think each Doctor needs to leave after 5 years, maximum. Maybe nowadays after 4 years, because of the way the series is structured. You see, because people get bored quite easily, so we need new blood all the time. Of course, whenever you have a new companion, that creates a different kind of atmosphere in Doctor Who. It also creates an unbalanced structure within the series because you're trying to resolve the characters within it as well as telling the story, which is the beauty of the series. It's how it works. And also because it keeps on regenerating the characters, which is basically what's happening. It keeps the interest alive. People become interested in the characters because they are new. So, as for the adventures, and I may have said this before, they need to have a TARDIS-based adventure at some point. Okay, we have had that. I didn't think it was good enough. It was good, but it needed to be more. Yeah, I liked the last one. People were saying just how bad it was, but I actually liked it. But the journey inside into the center of the TARDIS was good, but I think it could have been better. I think, that the library bit was absolutely fantastic. I mean, I know they opened the book and all that, but maybe that should have been left out. But I like the jar things. I like the design, and the fact that there's a library inside the TARDIS and a big swimming pool. Show the swimming pool. Don't just show a cardboard cutout of these rooms. Show the adventure within the TARDIS. Show the different rooms. Maybe they should have like a roller coaster within the TARDIS that would actually make the TARDIS more adventurous. This is it's an alien spaceship. Yeah, it should be fucking crazy. That's what I wanted to see. It's not what I saw in that episode, but as I said before, the episode was good. I was just disappointed that it didn't show that much. Now, there were people out there who didn't like it, but I saw some things in there I've never seen in the series before. Yeah, the TARDIS damaged, and also, the going in and all these different rooms. I saw something that hasn't been shown much in the 50 odd years. I mean, what is it, 52 years now of the show? It's not that we haven't seen the lab, we haven't seen all this stuff, but we saw it this time. But I was really disappointed that we just didn't go into the depths of this TARDIS, and maybe the storyline could have been improved a little bit. But I did think, a little bit more design, a little bit more imagination, and we could have had a classic on our hand. We could have had the best episode ever of Doctor Who in that episode. I also believe that should have been perhaps the 50th anniversary special, rolling back into the explosion of the TARDIS. Yeah, I think something like that should have happened. Another thing I'd like to mention is I've always felt that the payoffs with Stephen Moffat's creation have not always worked out. I mean, there's something building up in the air, with these episodes, the TARDIS exploding, the Christmas specials, years and years and years of build-up. And then suddenly, it's just resolved in one sentence. I'm afraid that's not good enough. In the time of the Doctor, it was really just showing why the TARDIS blew up, because she just said a few words, and that annoyed me, because that was just basically not good enough. That's bad storytelling. In fact, that if somebody did that in a book, I would have put it straight down, because there's something not quite right there. Unless it was a joke or something, or a trick towards the Doctor, that's just not acceptable. All right, but I think we should have a series where we only see the couple of Daleks. I want to see the Daleks left out for about 10 years because there's not really much we can actually do with the Daleks at the moment. They're overused. Once you overuse a bad guy, they have to disappear for a while. They have to recuperate their energies so that they can actually be a threat. And I've not really seen much of a threat coming from the Daleks for a very long time. The last episode we had with the Dalek was really good. I think it should stay there, and I think we should leave it like that for now, so they can build up, and we can probably have a better adventure with the Daleks in future. Give it a little bit of a break, but of course they have to use the props, so they'll have to pay some type of company out there loads and loads of money to use the Daleks. So maybe just a few flashbacks or something. Just to keep it in mind and keep that legal team off them. But I don't think they should be used much. Okay, I think it should just be, maybe it can be a dead Dalek or something. I don't know, maybe something going on. Maybe they're trying to, work something out about the Daleks interface. I don't know, anything. Just come up with some BS. I like the episode within the, that train. Keep that sort of thing going. Should we have a big bad guy at the end of this series? I was always looking forward to, like, the Doctor finding a heaven and hell, a true heaven and hell, or maybe questioning whether it should exist. Going back to the Satan episode many years ago, obviously there was a language that couldn't be translated by the TARDIS. Maybe we should start looking back on that. Yeah, be creative. Use the past and present and come up with a new storyline, a new enemy that could be tremendous. There's options available there. and people will remember that sort of thing and be excited by it. I think I don't think we should start using the Master over and over again, and the Daleks and the fluffy Cybermen or whatever. I think we should just cut back on that a little bit and create a new enemy from scratch. That's what I think. And I think all the other episodes building up to it should be slight little vague instances where it builds up to that moment where it can be registered by the keen eye, but not too obvious for the people watching it. Um, yeah, as I said, Stephen Moffat surprises, yeah, or all the writers out there surprises, fascinate us about the universe that's out there. There's many options available there. There's many things that you can actually do. Do it. Be creative. Use that creativity again, and also get help with the production. If you can't handle the series alone totally, get help with it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I want to say about this. Anyway, thank you for watching. Goodbye for now. See you later. Bye bye.